We are being enslaved as a people all over again, not with other people's money, but with our own money. Yeah. We pointed out in the budget debate this year, which is an important part of our national responsibility. Even though we are not in government, we must shine the light of what is truthful, what is right, what is honest, what is just for Dominica, even from the opposition benches. And we pointed out that in 4 cases where projects were done, the resilient housing projects for 2 apartment complexes, the resilient health centers, 12 of them, the Marigold Hospital and the resilient community centers, Dominica paid $82 million more than what it should have paid for those projects in a single year. We have put $82 million into the pocket of one man who has carte blanche to get no bid contracts and to give work to who he wants. Usually people from the outside. And if we do not stand for Dominica, don't expect Skerrit and his gang who are benefiting from riding the backs of Dominicans to change anything about what is going on right now. As far as they're concerned, it's wonderful. The Director of Audit reports all of the irregularities, all of the thieving, all of the bubble going on in the government. They don't say a word. It is happening from since 2018 and 2019. We're in 2021. Nobody's arrested. Nobody's charged. But they have Lennox Linton before the court for incitement. And the story will never end until we decide and we collectively decide when. Because this persecution of Lennox Linton and Nicholas George and other members of the United Workers' Party, Edison James and so on, for that incident in the streets of Roseau on the 7th of February in 2017, started at the courts in September of 2018. 3 years have gone by. And they last week put forward the preliminary investigation, which has to start all over again in April of next year. In the meantime, 15 members of the Dominica Labour Party who were involved in the criminal offense of treating during the 2014 elections and who were brought before the court. They tried all kinds of shenanigans. It got to the CCJ, where the CCJ, our highest court in the region, said the matter was properly before the magistrate's court and the criminal offense of treating ought to be tried, set a date for it to happen. No sooner had that happened, they got the DPP to null it pros and get rid of the case. We challenged the results of the 2019 elections. They got their judge to strike it out. And then they got collusion on the bench of the appeal court to uphold an atrocious decision of Justice Glasgow. And when we went to the Caribbean Court of Justice, they said, well, where are you going to the Caribbean Court of Justice? They have no jurisdiction there. The Caribbean Court of Justice said, yes, we have jurisdiction. And the matter will be heard in February next year. But the CCJ has said something very interesting. It says, we have jurisdiction in the matter, and we are asking you to come to court, to our court, to hear the matter. We will deal with this matter of whether we are granting special leave to appeal the decision of the appeal court. But we have put in your notice.
Yes, sir.
Come ready to argue your case because we are sending you back. They're treating this application for special leave as the hearing of the substantive matter in the event that we decide to grant leave. So come one time. Don't believe you're coming to go back. Come back another day. We didn't leave it in February next year. The Caribbean Court of Justice. And so that's where we are in these matters. Our cases before the court are part of the responsibility we have to uphold fairness, to uphold justice, and to ensure that it is the people who have control of their electoral system, not politicians. Scaring cannot take away from people their right to decide who their government should be, but that is what has been happening for the last 2 election cycles, and nobody will stop it but this United Workers' Party. That is why I stand, that is why we stand. And as difficult as it is, moving forward, I give you my assurance. The fight is going strong in 2021. We organize, we rally, we help each other, we'll pick each other up, but we'll get our work done together. Because that's what it's all we're about. For the goodness of the Commonwealth of Dominica. Always for God, always for country. Thank you very much.
Yes, Siri?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Are you doing good?
Yeah. Blue, blue. Everything blue, blue. Mr. Blue, blue.
Thank you very much. Everybody. That's it.
Hello, I'm doing the closing prayer. Hello, people. We Father, we bless your name. We thank you, Lord, for a very successful event. We pray a special blessing on all the organizers, all the people behind the scenes who work so hard so that we could have a successful event. We pray, Lord, that you bless every foot soldier on the ground, give us double strength, Lord, to implement our projects in the new year. We pray for our leadership of our party, Lord, that you give them a double blessing and double courage so that we'll have a successful campaign unto victory, Lord, and you neutralize the enemy of our state. This we ask in Christ's name and for his sake.